Shivaji, retold by Nandini Nayar, narrated by Ranjan Kamath.
Shivaji. The characters. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Growing up in the turbulent atmosphere of wars and attacks on religion, he dreams of a kingdom where his people can enjoy complete freedom. Will his dream see the light of day? Jijabai. Her connections with her husband practically snap, and having tragically lost her older son Shambhaji, she concentrates her energies on Shivaji's upbringing, convinced he will liberate the Marathas. Will her son justify this confidence in him? Shahaji Bhosle. He serves his master sincerely, but nothing gives him as much joy as the success of his son Shivaji's fight for an independent Maratha kingdom. Will Shivaji's actions jeopardize his father's career? Vyankoji Bhosle. An obedient son, Vyankoji Bhosle follows in his father's footsteps. But will his stubborn refusal to share Shahaji's property with his brother Shivaji prove dangerous? Tanaji Malusare. Shivaji's childhood friend, there is nothing Tanaji won't do for his king. But will the attempt to take Sinhagad prove too much for him? Aurangzeb. The son of Shah Jahan and the 6th Mughal Emperor of India, he dreams of ruling the whole country. Will Shivaji prove a hindrance to this plan? Shivaji. The year was 1636. The place, Bijapur. The king of Bijapur, Muhammad Adil Shah, sat in state on his throne. In front of him stood Shahaji Bhosle, a member of his court. Shahaji bowed before the king, touching his forehead to the ground in the traditional manner. Then he beckoned to a young boy. "This is my son," Shahaji said. Instead of imitating his father and touching his forehead to the ground, the boy merely bowed low. Immediately, a low murmur broke out in the court. How dare this boy disregard court traditions? Adil Shah too was startled. But before he could say anything, Shahaji said, "Please forgive him, Your Majesty. He has no knowledge of court etiquette." Turning to the boy, Adil Shah asked, "So, what do you think of our kingdom?" "It is beautiful," the boy said politely, "but I do not like the practice of slaughtering cows. Someone should put an end to that." Another gasp of horror went around the room, and Shahaji hurriedly said, "Shiva, I think you should go to your mother." The boy nodded and left the court. The young boy was Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, one of the greatest kings of India. Shivaji was then around 10 years old. He and his mother Jijabai were visitors at the Bijapur court where his father Shahaji worked. Later that day, Shahaji said angrily to Shivaji, "You should not have spoken so openly in the court today." "What did you say, Shiva?" his mother asked. "Nothing much, Ai Sahiba," Shivaji said. "I said that I didn't like cows being slaughtered." "And he did not bow properly to Adil Shah," Shahaji complained. "I don't see why I should touch my forehead to the floor," Shivaji said. "Ai Sahiba says only God deserves that salute." Shahaji stared from his son's defiant face to his wife's impassive one. "I don't think you should continue to stay here. I will send you to Pune with Dadoji Kondadev," he said. And so a few days later, Shivaji and Jijabai set off for Pune. As they rode home, Jijabai thought of how the prophecy made at Shivaji's birth seemed to be coming true. Even at this young age, Shivaji showed signs of the greatness that had been predicted. Jijabai sighed as she thought of the uncertainty of the past few years. With every change in Shahaji's fortunes, his
Sample complete. Ready to continue?